Hi all, welcome back to the Sew at Home Mummy Beautify Your Blog series. So in this next video we're going to learn how to insert a blog button into your post and in your sidebar, and these are buttons that are used for linky parties, for bees you may participate in, stash swaps, etc. So what you want to do, first we'll go over inserting one into a post. So you're going to go in to create a post, and we'll call this post inserting a blog button. You can call yours whatever you like. And we'll type a bunch of stuff, and then we'll decide that we want to go ahead and insert a blog button. First of all, we want to go over to the right to options, and we want to make sure that interpret typed HTML is selected, and then click done. And we'll go back into our post, place our cursor there, and here's what I mean by a blog button. So here's some blog buttons from my site from past shenanigans that I've been up to. So I'm going to go ahead and steal this one here. So what I want to do is put my cursor to the very beginning of the code in the box. Now you have two options here. You can either select with your left button on your mouse and drag all the way across and all the way down to select all of the text, and then right click and hit copy, or you can go back up to the top. On your keyboard you can hit Control A, which tells the computer to select all within that box, and then Control C, which is telling it to copy. And then we go back over to our Blogger test blog, and we're back at our post, and we go Control V. V as in Victor, which copies it, or we right click in the post and hit paste. And we can go over to preview, and there's our blog button. Another way to preview would be to go over to your HTML mode, which is top left beside Compose, and click that, and then go back to Compose, and there's your blog button. So that is how to insert a blog button into a post. So you can click publish, and that publishes your post. And I'm just going to hit cancel there. Okay, now the other thing I was asked to go over was, I apologize, that's my email, how to insert a blog button in your sidebar. So in order to do that, from this screen we're going to go down to Layout. On the left hand side, select Layout, and here we're going to add a gadget on the right hand side in your sidebar. So select Add a Gadget. A pop-up window appears, and we're going to scroll down until we see HTML JavaScript. So we're going to hit the little plus button to add, and in the content box you would copy the code that paste the code that we had copied from earlier. So because the computer still remembers what I had copied, I can right click and paste, Or let's say I hadn't been anywhere yet to copy any code. So we can go back to where we wanted to copy from. And let's select this one this time, and we'll select all of this and copy. And we go back to our test blog, and where did our window go? Well, it's a pop-up, so we have to go down to the bottom of our screen and select it from there. And there it is, it pops back up again. Now I had already copied the code that the computer remembered from before, but let's copy the new code as well, just so you can see what two would look like stacked on top of each other. Now as for the title, you don't have to put a title in, but I will do it this time so that you can see what it looks like in your sidebar. So I'm just going to call it participating in, and then you can click save and go back over and I'll show you how to preview it on your blog. Or you can hit rich text, and there's the two blog buttons. Now this one here, see how it's aligned right and the fat quarter swap button is aligned center. If we go back to HTML, see here how it says div align equals right. So when that button was created, the code was telling the button to always be to the right side or right margin. So we can actually change that to center here, and that should bring it to center. And then we hit save, or you could just leave it, but we'll hit save. And then here we can view blog, and there are our two buttons in our sidebar. And here's what the title looks like, participating in. So that's how to add blog buttons to your blog.